You want to know the number one thing holding your business back in 2018? Hi, I'm Paige from theimpactcopywriter.com, and today I want to talk to you about how to grow your business in the coming year with an extreme amount of focus. You can do anything, but not everything. That was the biggest realization I had in the last year. You know, our society is obsessed with abundance and having it all right now. But that's just not an approach you can take in your business. I interact with so many business owners who want to launch a course, develop a new product, do their client work, and ramp up their content marketing, and do everything at the same time. They want to sell everything, be everywhere, help everyone. And it's just not possible. Don't get me wrong, I do it too. I fall into this trap every few months where I've got a lot of big ideas, a lot of dreams, and I'm ready to hit the ground running and do them right away. But then I have to reel myself back in and remember that if I stretch myself too thin, it has consequences. Trying to do everything, be everywhere, and help everyone is not good for your business. And if you're doing this, there's a good chance that you're not making any progress in any of your projects or your side projects. You feel overwhelmed, you feel stressed out, you feel overworked. You're always busy, but you're never really getting anywhere. And you're probably sacrificing a lot of your family time and your personal time to put more of yourself inside your business. Enough is enough. In 2018, I encourage you to focus. Stop trying to be everywhere. Stop trying to do everything. Stop trying to serve everyone because it's getting you nowhere. I challenge you to pick one big goal for the next 90 days. Just one big goal. And then organize and sync all of your activities, your marketing, your sales, your content strategy, sync everything around that one big goal. That means if you decide that your one big goal is to launch a new service, you have to put your other projects on hold. So if you're developing a course, you have to stop that for now. If you use this simple focusing strategy, you'll 10x your productivity in the next 90 days. I really like this diagram from the book, Essentialism, the Pursuit of Doing Less, because it shows the consequences of spreading ourselves too thin. So you can see on the left what it looks like when we're spreading our effort and our time across multiple projects. And on the right, you can see what it looks like when we focus everything in one single direction. So which one's having more impact? Clearly, the strategy on the right. Now, there's clearly a benefit to focusing. So what might that entail in real life, in practice? So it might mean trimming your services. It could mean kind of letting go of some of your clients who aren't necessarily the right fit for what you're going to do in the next quarter and in the future of your business. It might mean simplifying your marketing or taking it in a different direction. But it most definitely is going to mean putting some other projects on hold because you're going to focus on your one big goal for the next 90 days. So let me share with you an example of how I'm using this in my business for the first quarter. Now, I decided that my one big goal was to grow my done-for-you services in one particular niche, focusing on one particular service category. Now, that meant I trimmed my services to eliminate all the other services that I had been offering previously that weren't necessarily related to my big goal. It also meant that I ended some contracts that weren't in line with the new focus that I was going with in my business, that either weren't in my niche or they were focusing on other services that I was no longer going to offer. It also impacted my screening process. So now when I get new leads, I screen them with through this new lens of this niche and this service. It also impacted my marketing, what I'm going to talk about during the first quarter. It impacted my messaging on my website. It also means that I'm going to build one funnel, a new funnel for this niche, trying to get people interested in this service that I'm going to offer. And that's one funnel. That's not 10, that's not 5, that's not 3, that's not 2, that's one. One funnel with one lead magnet. So how do you do it? It's actually really simple. Well, simple in theory, but a little bit harder to stick to, a little bit of psychology there. So here's how I do it. I make a list of all the goals or the big things that I want to achieve. All my ideas, ideas for courses, ideas for new services, all that kind of stuff. I make a list. And then I decide on one. I'm a strategic thinker, so I like to think of, well, what gets me the most excited? and then what makes the most sense strategically for my business, and then what has the biggest potential for return on effort, return on investment, and return on happiness. So that means the goals that I don't pick, I cannot work on. Those are for another day, another quarter, another 90-day sprint period. But once I have my one goal, I make a list of everything I'm currently doing. And I go item by item and I ask myself, does this serve my one goal? If yes, I keep it. If no, I have to modify it, something like blogging or your content strategy. Maybe you have to change your topics that you're writing about, or I toss it. If not doing it doesn't impact my business at all, why do it? It's just taking time away on low impact tasks that could be diverted to things that have more return on effort and return on investment in my business. If you'd like to learn more about this kind of approach to life and to business, I recommend the book Essentialism: The Pursuit of Less. And if you'd like to learn more about setting 90-day goal horizons, I highly recommend The 90-Day Year by Todd Herman. So, do you want more tips about how to 10x your growth and your productivity in the new year? If so, come visit me at impactcopywriter.com and subscribe. I'd be happy to have you.